what I'll say to everyone is once His Excellency has pinned the insignia on Rhondda, he will pause.
You and me both. Let you start.
Please do take a seat. I ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā iwi o ngā hau e whā, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you warmly. I also say welcome to this very special investiture ceremony. As Governor-General, I have the honour, on behalf of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Queen of New Zealand, to hold an investiture ceremony for her, and the privilege of conferring on Mrs. Rhondda Moffitt the Queen's Service Medal. Ladies and gentlemen, when I honour Mrs. Moffitt with her award, I invite you to join with me in thanking, congratulating and saying well done to Mrs. Moffitt. Mr. Leroy Taylor, who is the Program Advisor at Government House, will now summons Mrs. Moffitt and also read a citation for that. Leroy.
Your Excellency, to receive the Queen's Service Medal, Rhondda Olive Moffitt of Christchurch, for services to sport and the community. Mrs. Moffitt has held most offices within the St Nicholas Netball Club between 1951 and 2012, including 3 terms as club president. She was patron of the club from 2007 to 2011, and between 1957 and 2004, she coached teams from grades A to E. She was vice president of Canterbury Netball and a member of the Life Membership Subcommittee. She was president of Canterbury Netball Umpires and has served on numerous umpire examination panels and committees. She has been involved in the Red Cliffs Tennis Club since 2003 and held the position of secretary and treasurer. She has had a significant involvement in the management of junior interclub tennis, overseeing about 90 children in 17 teams. She was the Red Cliffs Club delegate at Canterbury tennis meetings. Mrs. Moffitt has also served on the Social Services and Property and Finance subcommittees of the Christchurch City Mission and was a member of the Divisional Committee for 8 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, awards such as the one that I have conferred on Rhondda Moffitt today are usually conferred at Government House in Auckland or in Wellington, with others honoured in the Queen's birthday and or New Year honours lists. In that way we can acknowledge in a collective setting the contributions that New Zealanders have made, and the individuals being recognised can appreciate and meet other recipients. While it has not been possible to confer this honour together with other New Zealanders due to Mrs Moffitt's ill health, holding this separate ceremony does not diminish the significance of this accolade or this ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, an investiture ceremony is the singular most important event I hold on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand. It is important because I am, as Governor-General, and on behalf of all New Zealanders, able to recognise and thank extraordinary people for what they've done to make ours a better society. And I think it is important that we acknowledge and celebrate the people that do make a contribution, people that show that there is something special about helping others or in achieving excellence in their chosen field or profession. Receiving an award of this nature is a significant accolade. It recognises the commitment, perseverance, passion and compassion and the contribution that each recipient has made to our society. Mrs Moffitt, we have been privileged to hear your story. You have set a fine example that inspires and encourages and motivates others. Your character and commitment has brought us together today. Your contribution in sport and in the voluntary sector has enriched the community here in Christchurch. With that said, I could think of no better service than the words of the former British Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill when he said, "You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give." On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen of New Zealand and on behalf of all New Zealanders, I congratulate you and on your achievement and on receiving this honour. And there's no need for reply.
I think I'd get away without it.
You know them better than I do.
Look, my family and friends and compatriots, they've been wonderful and supportive to me, and life has been great, and I do thank them all for their input. And it's just wonderful to have this acknowledgement today, and thank you so much for it and for those who have come. It would have been nice to have been in Government House, booing and ahhing at all the gold.
Not much gold here.
Well, I just think I want to particularly thank my friends Leslie, Dick and Dave for saying yes so willingly today to have this investiture here. It's just a privilege to have them as friends, and I look forward to many more years as friends with them. They have been wonderful, and I thank all those friends whom I have known since, well, 1961, I suppose, when I first started netball with St Nicholas Church amongst the guides, and I'm running out of something to say. Thank you, thank you. Miss Russell. Oh, you're taking them off. Couldn't have done it without him. We called them netball widowers. They never saw us on the Saturday.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I believe, Leslie, you have refreshments.
Yes, through to the next room, and please everyone stay and join us.
Indeed. So perhaps, if Your Excellencies would like to lead the way.
Shall I get your chair there? Yes, we'll get your chair.
No, speaking, I'm going to remove your name because I think we all know who you are. So you don't want that in the photos. So.
I don't forget who I am.
Are we heading here or shall we run away?
Lloyd, are you ready? Looking at me?
Which way? Which way?
Where's Lloyd?
Anyway.
Yes, where's your brother? You're missing one. Lloyd! Lloyd! There he is.
I know you've had these before, darling, but this is my special one. Who'd have thought back in the 50s to St Nick's you'd give your heart? Top team netball, coach and umpire, to president you took part. Who made such a contribution to good works and youthful dreams? City mission, church and teaching, uniforms for tennis teams. Who encouraged family closeness? Williams, Moffitts, all the clans. Weddings, birthdays, Christmas dinners, embraced by you with great elan. Who'd have understood our mother in so many loving ways? Shouldered care, gave strength and comfort as Mum lived her final days. Who travelled to the States with me? Christmas lunch in Monterey, lights from the penitentiary. Thought we'd never find our way. You're my best friend, like a sister. You're courageous, you're a star. We're so proud of you, dear Rhondda, and all these who's are who you are. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you, how nicely said tonight. Thank you.
For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.